following message is a public service announcement brought to you by your friends at Degeneration X.
Hey you all, this is Degeneration HanX, and this is another one of my little rants involving the useless holidays that we're forced to celebrate this week. And this one is called, for today, it's today's holiday, is of course Administrative Professionals Day, or otherwise known as Secretaries Day. Why do we have a day set aside for secretaries? My personal belief, it's another one of these things that these feminazis, these feminists, these feminazis, the extreme feminists and feminazis, not the more sensible ones, are forcing down our throats. Because all intents and purposes, being a secretary is still considered a woman's job, and they're trying to glorify it. Which basically all it is that a secretary, a secretary is a boss's assistant. Not like an assistant manager or anything, but basically they are the manager or boss or whatever usually has a secretary to take down notes and sign papers and look for things and everything. I'm not pushing for getting coffee. I mean, the coffee is getting coffee is something that individuals should get themselves. Don't need another person unless you're totally hung up on something and you need help. Need coffee, but wait till another person's going to get coffee for themselves too. Don't just make them get coffee for you. But it's basically they are. Basically a member of the administrative team, and it's just being over glorified for making it making this position and work a holiday to be treated as such, while other more important jobs out there don't get as noticed. I mean, we do have Labor Day, which is a day to honor workers, but they don't really intensify as much as like Memorial Day and Veterans Day and everything like that. And they got to make it worse by using this goofy, politically correct euphemism for it, which is of course administrative professional. Okay. Administrative. That's usually for manager. It's a job for managers. It's usually for people in charge. Secretaries are not the ones in charge. They are an assistant. In other words, they help the person in charge with the menial task of that manager's job to make his so that everything's prepared for higher up, to present to higher-ups or to customers or whatever. But they're not the ones in charge. And basically, you got to remember, most things politically correct these politically correct terms were basically created by uptight women to make things more neutral so that people won't get offended. And enough of these dingies thought it was offensive to call a woman a secretary. Now, I mean, there probably are male secretaries out there, but most of the time it is, attributed to women, so still, and it's not just, a female boss with a male secretary or anything like that, so don't think that way, but, no, and I think it is still considered a woman's position in the workplace. But to give a certain group, the rest of the office staff don't get their own honoring holiday. The manager don't get. I think maybe there's a boss's day or something. I don't know, but to give them a holiday and then then change the name to more politically correct levels. I don't know. I just think it's kind of, useless. But that's just my personal opinion about it. Just another useless holiday held up by the feminazis out there so that yes, it's an important job, but not that important, for Pete's sake. And it's not fair for other office workers that the secretary gets a special day and not everybody else. Why don't we get office workers day? Why don't we get mail clerks day? And all that. Why do certain jobs seem to be more important than everybody else's job? Why don't we have a cashier's day? Why don't we have a pizza delivery guy day? Why don't we have a trash delivery day? I don't know. It's just another one of these useless holidays, but it's held up by certain groups that because it mostly involves a certain social group, that it should be held higher than it should actually be. Not everything in the world is like, not all offices are run like it did in the movie 9 to 5. That was just, bloated up thing for, for comedy's sake. It maybe was pushing an agenda, especially because Jane Fonda was in it. It's nothing to make a holiday about. Good grief! And it's not like these secretaries are getting a day off or anything. It's just another one of these goofy awareness days that we don't need. Like tomorrow's, for example, that I'm going to get into, and of course the next one will be the final one, which of course will be Take Your Daughter and Sons to Work Day. That's going to be a lot of fun to rip apart. So stay tuned for that tomorrow, and stay tuned here for more rants and commentaries here on the Weirdo Network. See ya.
Well, I guess if you're not down with that, we got